Well, the sprawling server farms have always been associated with big tech. In the digital age rather, they're becoming synonymous with geopolitical clout. The new global balance of power is built not on oil or armies, but on data, computing power and AI. And data centers are key to this new dynamic. Getting you all those details in this next report.
There are approximately 11,800 data centers in the world. 5,400 of these are in the US, which is 10 times as many as in Germany, which ranks second on the list. In terms of computing power, measured by electricity consumption, the US accounts for 70 gigawatts out of 122 gigawatts consumed by data centers globally every year. But the story isn't about which country has how many data centers or how much computing power. It's about what that concentration of digital infrastructure means. Data centers aren't just commercial assets. They are strategic infrastructure. They host classified defense networks, intelligence archives, and the operational backbones of modern government. AI-optimized centers house the kind of computing power that's needed to train and run powerful AI models. The race for AI supremacy is now fundamentally a race to build and control the data center infrastructure that powers it. Not surprisingly, data centers have become tools of foreign policy, with the US leveraging its dominance to shape global digital standards and alliances. In July 2025, the White House released America's AI Action Plan, calling explicitly for unquestioned global technological dominance through a US-led AI alliance.
Anywhere on earth, America is the country that started the AI race. And as President of the United States, I'm here today to declare that America is going to win it. We're going to work hard, we're going to win it.
This dominance in data infrastructure has given the US extraordinary leverage in shaping global norms. From privacy frameworks to AI standards, American tech companies have built cloud infrastructure and software that's used around the world. But the data that these generate lives mostly in the US. That drives digital dependency, and it's not just economic. Countries might strive for digital autonomy, but how does that work if it runs on a different country's servers? Data centers' reliance on private cloud providers introduces security vulnerabilities highlighted by the 2024 CrowdStrike outage, which disrupted critical networks around the world. When so much of the world's computing runs through American infrastructure, then the ripple effect of an outage, like the one that happened with AWS last month, is global.
The companies that have invested in these cost-saving technologies are probably going to be the ones that are most badly affected, because these same automation technologies are not going to work anymore. So for some companies, yeah, maybe they can get it fixed in a few hours, but for other companies, it's going to be days, maybe weeks, before every single computer is properly back up and running.
China and Russia have some of the strictest laws, but India, Brazil, and the European Union have all enacted policies requiring certain data to be stored within their borders. The EU's Digital Markets Act and Digital Services Act directly target the market dominance of US tech giants. India has 270 operational data centers and just 2% of US capacity, but a high growth potential. In October 2025, Google announced a $15 billion investment to build an AI data hub in Visakhapatnam, the company's largest investment outside the United States. Microsoft and Amazon have also committed billions of dollars. Now, this expansion will create tens of thousands of jobs in construction, design, and energy services. By 2030, India's capacity is expected to exceed 4.5 gigawatts, putting it ahead of most Asia-Pacific countries, with the exception of China. Ironically, energy, not capital or technology, presents the physical limit to data center expansion. The same servers that power AI also consume staggering amounts of power, land, and water. In the US, power grids are already under stress, forcing companies to explore nuclear power and renewables. In the race to set up more and more data centers for geopolitical leverage, countries that ignore their ecological impact do so at their own peril.